Vanessa Feltz, 61, has come out in support of her former colleague Ken Bruce, 72, who last week presented his final show on BBC Radio 2 after 30 years. Ken's exit has been controversial, particularly as he was asked to leave 3 weeks before his contract was up. Talk TV star Vanessa shared her thoughts in an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk. She raged, after this incredibly long and amazingly distinguished career, to oust Ken Bruce 2 or 3 weeks before he was expecting to go and before his contract had actually played itself out. I thought that was incredibly discourteous and disrespectful and unnecessary. What was the point of it? Why would you do that? Why would you leave yourselves open to criticism? Bad manners, lack of gratitude, lack of respect. It was an absolutely extraordinary decision, and I think Ken must have been upset by it because he wouldn't have mentioned it. I think it must have hurt his feelings terribly. Why on earth would you want to hurt the feelings of a person who consistently over a period of 30-odd years has delivered more listeners than any other broadcaster in the entire country? Why would you not want him to serve out every last second of his contract and bless his name for doing that? Absolutely bewildering. I do not get that at all. As for her own exit, Vanessa says she wanted to take the bull by the horns after seeing all the old DJs basically being given their marching orders. As well as Vanessa and Ken, other much-loved presenters to have departed the station include Paul O'Grady and Steve Wright. She explained, "I thought, well, I'd like to go before I'm given my marching orders, so I kind of took charge of my own destiny. I didn't really want to. I was incredibly happy at the BBC and I really loved my jobs. I did 2 shows a day on Radio 2 and Radio London for 12 years, I was at the BBC pretty much girl and woman for about 33 altogether." Don't miss. Michael Caine fires back as Zulu cited as key text for far-right. Latest, Piers Morgan slams Clarkson fans wanting Lineker axed after Meghan Rowe. News, Emmerdale's Paddy Kirk opens up about filming emotional scenes. Exclusive, "It was a massive wrench to leave, but I wanted to take my destiny into my own hands and get out before somebody said, 'Mate, you're old.' I didn't fancy that, so I am very, very happy at News UK. Am very pleased I left." The BBC previously responded to claims ageism was behind the hosting shake-up. The broadcaster said in a statement, "Radio 2 is hugely proud of having a range of presenters from their 30s to 80s years old on the station, an age range which hasn't changed in decades. In fact, Ken Bruce started presenting on Radio 2 at the age of 33. Radio 2 will continue to be a multi-generational radio station that serves a 35-plus audience, a target audience which also hasn't changed in decades." Vanessa joined Talk TV in September last year and now hosts her own 3-hour show every weekday from 4 p.m.
Good.